All right. I figured this damn thing out yet, right? Like I said before, I've said this in numerous videos. I was raised in the Pentecostal church growing up as a kid. Literally spent a lot of my growing up years in the church, the physical building. Both my grandparents were ministers. They had a little Pentecostal church in the southeast bottoms of Des Moines, Lower East Side, not too far from the sewer plant where I'm parked at right now looking to unload the truck. My Aunt Ethel, that would be their youngest daughter, she had a church, which was over here by the meatpacking house off of Maury Street, or Murray, depending on who you are, which is also not too far from here. Once again, in the Lower East Side, or one of the poorest sections of the greater Des Moines area. I had an Uncle Buck, who also became a minister, and then I had numerous associate add-ons, cousins and spouses and so on, who were pastor adjacent. You know, depending on who they were and how often they discussed about it, whether or not they were an actual pastor or not. You know, I don't know what they went through to get certified or legalized or licensed, or if that's even a thing. I'm just saying what it was. So I grew up with this church, surrounded by people. And as I got older, the more I noticed just how few of these Christians are actually Christian. And y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Those of you who are self-proclaimed Christians. After 30 years of being an adult, going on 40 years now, I'm very hard pressed to hang on to my Christian values and beliefs based on all the fine examples submitted by my fellow Christians. I have never met a group of people that have been more hypocritical of everything except themselves. People who love to hate and yet talk about, and they teach the children. They teach me when I was a kid in Sunday school. This was, we're going to love everybody. The color of their skin didn't matter. Their creed, their religion, their political that doesn't matter. Because Jesus loved all the little children. God loves all the little children of the world. Except. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh, we talking, we're good people. I'm surrounded by them still. Yes, in essence, and they are good people. But they're arrogant. And they're full of bullshit. They're full of it. And they can't see it. Worse, they got pastors telling them that they should treat their elected official as if he's some deity or some sign from God. We're taught in the Bible back in the day that's a bad idea. It says it over and over and over again about how we are not supposed to venerate human beings as our deities in any way. God's a jealous God. He doesn't like that. No. I also strongly wonder, and I question, now that I'm older and I see it, all those years growing up, a good chunk of the Christian dogma that has been fed to every member of the church since they were old enough to be squatted at and lectured to, is about the end times and about how the end of the world and how we're all going to go back to heaven and on and on and on. It's fear-mongering. Your pastors, whether they realize it or not, have been using fear for decades, centuries actually, because you, the average American, the average human being, are morons. That was one of the reasons why Gutenberg's press was such a horrible thing and why he was prosecuted so damn hard, persecuted so damn hard by the Catholic Church, because at the time, very few people could read. They had no reason to. Books were extremely rare, very expensive. Only the uber wealthy and the faith had them in any significant numbers. And majority of people who could read were in the faith. So they could tell the unwashed, uneducated masses whatever the hell they wanted to say, and Bob's your uncle. And they've been pulling this ever since, for 2,000 plus years. They're still doing it, one level or another. This is why so many of these so-called Christian naturals got in bed with MAGA. Because they don't, not because they embrace Trump and what he represents. Oh, hell no. They see Trump as a fucking tool. A tool. And they's going to use his ass because that's what they're going to do to get their agenda, to get what they want. They want is a Christian theocracy running the country. And that won't end well. It never ends well. You name one religious theocracy run country on this planet, one that went well with. Just saying, just asking. Ask yourself the same shit, God damn it.